Welcome to the demonstration of Grammarly Premium. For the next 20 minutes or so, we'll go through 20 pieces of information about this assistive technology tool. This presentation is designed to provide you with a base understanding of how our students use this tool. So let's begin. 1. Grammarly is a grammar check tool. 2. Grammarly Premium is used by millions of people, including adults from top businesses and universities. Grammarly uses artificial intelligence. Based on the predictability of the English language, Grammarly offers suggestions for revising and editing. Over time, it gets better and better, but it doesn't find all the mistakes. It's still up to the author to decide which suggestions make sense and then edit for all the other mistakes and revise it to make it better. I want to explain how Grammarly is installed so you understand the process the transition school needs to take to get it set up. Most schools have an IT department that has to approve the Chrome extension and then push it out to your student's account. If that's not the case or you want to install it on your home computer, here are the steps. The Chrome extension is what is needed in order for it to work on a Google Doc. So first, click on the 3 dots in the top right corner and choose More Tools, then Extensions. Next, click on the 3 white lines in the top left corner and go all the way down to the bottom to open the Chrome Web Store. Search for Grammarly and click on it. It will prompt you to add it and then install it. There is a free version, but we use the paid version because it gives so many more suggestions. So here are the things that Grammarly checks for. First, it checks for correctness. This includes spelling, grammar, and punctuation, which are skills that our teachers teach, but many of our students simply do not remember or see these types of mistakes. You can learn more about this in our YouTube video called Putting Pen to Paper, Writing Supports for Students with Learning Disabilities. 6. Here is an example of suggestions for correctness. Seven, Grammarly checks for clarity. These suggestions help make the piece of writing easier to understand. And here are examples of suggestions for clarity. Nine, Grammarly checks for engagement. These suggestions help make writing more interesting and effective. Here are examples of suggestions for engagement. (11) And last, Grammarly checks for delivery. These suggestions help make the right impression on the reader, which includes tone of voice. 12. Here are suggestions for delivery. (13) Suggestions are only that, suggestions. Students still have to think through the suggestions and make a decision about what to do. They can either accept the suggestion, dismiss it, or ask their teacher for help. So they are still the ones that need to do the heavy lifting. 14. Since Grammarly is for a wide range of users, some suggestions might be out of our students' skill set. When this happens, they can either dismiss the suggestion, try to figure it out, or ask a teacher, parent, or peer. Usually the student dismisses it. 15. Grammarly works with a lot of applications, but not all of them. It works with Google Docs and Gmail, but not Google Slides. 16. When this happens, students can edit their writing in a Google Doc and then copy and paste it into Google Slides. In a Google Doc, the suggestions are embedded in the document, or they can be accessed from the side editor. 17. Or there's another way too. Grammarly has their own online editor. It works just like a Google Doc in that there are an unlimited amount of documents that can be created. But it doesn't save history, so once a student has accepted and dismissed suggestions, there's no documentation of it. 18. Another nice feature is that it detects plagiarism. 19. Here's what it looks like when Grammarly is working in Gmail. And last, 20. Students receive a weekly report of their usage via email so they can see how they're doing. Thank you for your time today. I hope this helped you learn more about how our students use Grammarly.